Chaos Marines and Gladius, I am back with them. I'm playing them still. I don't know, but I'm kind of not quite enjoying them as much as I did a lot of the other races in Gladius. Though a lot of that I think is because I got off on the wrong foot. Part of that is, though, just simply I'm not much for the Chaos Space Marines. Their lore, their aesthetic. Honestly, as Chaos goes for me in Warhammer lore, both for fantasy and 40k, it's more interesting when it appeals to the regular man. 40k, I've been interested in, what was it? They called them the Lost and the Damned. Back when there used to be Chaos Imperial Guardsmen pretty well. That interested me. I'm going to go ahead and take this Groxpaster for the extra food. That interested me. And in Warhammer Fantasy, virtually all worshippers of Chaos, start off a bit more regular human and ground level. But I don't know. Space Marines, like, the way I look at the regular non-Chaos Space Marines is I look at them as being practically almost alien. Really not human. Aliens in their own way. Though, of course, they're iconic as fighting for humanity, yada yada, you get the idea there. I see that the Kroot Hounds are currently fighting the Scout Bikers. I'd prefer not to have to fight the Space Marines if I could help it. Okay, let's see. Warp Talons. These guys, they have jetpacks, but they teleport. Okay, they don't teleport, so they do use jetpacks. I thought the unit description was that they emerge from the warp. They're demonic warriors. Okay. They do count as demons. They take 33% less damage. I thought these guys back in the day were raptors. Maybe these are an advancement of raptors. I don't really know. But they do have lightning claws, so I know they've got good armor penetration. They're expensive for food, but I can pay for that. Well, let's go send these guys off to go fight some armored units. Maybe now we'll start messing with the Space Marines. We'll go ahead and perform a sacrifice to the War Master's Fist. I've seen so little of the Chaos Marine roster. Maybe that's part of why they're just not resonating with me. And I mean, it's part of the nature of Warhammer that not every race is going to resonate with you. Not every playable faction will. It's the beauty of the variety. I should put in more influence building so I can get more heroes out and get more gear on those heroes. Because so far I've not really been doing that. And let's order some cultists as well. And yeah, I'll order another unit of Warp Talons. They'll take forever to be produced anyways. Might as well order them early. Uh-oh. That's a little bit beyond my current level, I think. The Chaos Lord could probably bring it on, but I imagine that they have more than just a singular predator. Alright. Anything up in Lashlick? Yes, they need to produce another building. Boy, there's not really any outposts in range for Lashlick, is there? I couldn't see too well because of the forest surrounding me, but this is when I settled. My visibility was limited, but now that I know somewhat more what's around me, I get to see it's actually not a great place to put a city down. It's unfortunate. I need to put down another Abominator's Gene Lab. Here, get more Chaos Space Marines out. Extra vehicle armor. I should probably look into making vehicles. Let's see, these cultists... How are we doing in Lashlick? We're a little bit overpopulated. For now, let's hold off on the rituals, though. Let's use this cultist to go claim some outposts. Oh, I see we've got something to the northwest here. Guard? It looks like Guard. Well, Guard's not too bad to deal with. Now, where are these regular Space Marines at? They took an outpost. I saw that much. Let's see. War Master's Fist. We've got the Groxpaster up. We've got an influence building up. We need energy buildings. We need to settle a proper energy city. I've not found any desert, though, so I might have to settle for Savannah? Might want to settle right here just to take advantage of... Hang on. If we settle right here, could we take both the recaf leaves? No, we can't. It looks like they're just the right distance away from each other to make it where I can't take both. That's unfortunate. Oh, there is desert tiles out here. Maybe I should settle out here. Especially if I find a pipeline. There is a pipeline right there, actually. We might want to go ahead and take that. That might be the point of the next cultist we get up. Alright. Anyways, until then, we're going to need to establish another power plant in the meantime. So we'll put one down right there. Over here, we're going to get to work on an Abominator's Gene Lab so we can get more Space Marines out. We will need them if we're going to be facing more enemies. The cultists are not going to cut it. And for our research, let's see. Working towards tier 10. I'm wanting the Rite of Unholy Pleasure. Alright, we're going to want Nexus of Doom. And then after that, we probably want Obliterators, right? Champions of Chaos gain the chance to gain permanently increased movement when killing an enemy. That does sound nice. I need to get more boons. But I'm just going to have to go backwards in the research tree for that. I really just want the more loyalty. Okay, we are ready to push on up here. Let's go ahead and have the Warpsmith take the Overwatch attacks of these Gene Stealer cultists. Good. Alright, the Chaos Lord can take the... Oh, that's a lot of Gene Stealer cultists. Alright, let's see here. Do these guys have range damage reduction? No, they don't, so I don't need to bother using break defenses on them. Can the combination of the Warpsmith and the Chaos Marines kill that guy? No, not quite. Though I'm sure if the Chaos Lord takes a shot, he will also be able to do a lot of damage and they'll be able to wipe him out. Very nice. This ability is only for melee damage, right? Yeah, okay, not good. Well, I'm going against Space Marines and Guard, it looks like, both of which are very ranged-heavy factions, so that's not going to be a very useful ability. See, these Warp Talons, I want to get them checking out the desert regions here. I see. Okay, we've got Space Marine Captain. Okay, these guys, we're going to want them to sit right here for now. I don't want to send them out to settle a city just yet. As the city, they will not be able to hold the city if I plant it down right now. Whatever forces the Space Marines can throw at me would probably just destroy the city, and I'd be wasting the resources I invest in it. Okay, back here we need a power plant. We need a warp-bound generator. There we go, that sounds nice. Surely nothing strange or demonic going on with that. And we'll go ahead and take these minerals. There we go. Over here, the Chaos Cultists and Master Possession. We'll go ahead and have them join up with the rest of my... Well, just with the Warp Talons down here. Probably would be wise to have... What shot at us? Oh, these Neophyte Hybrids. Can I... Oh, I was about to say, can I cast a spell on them? No, the Master Possession doesn't do that. We should probably have these guys join with the Southwestern Force here. And try and secure this Prometheum Relay Pipe area. This could be really good desert space. Alright, we got these Gene Stealer cultists still whittling away at me. Oh, more Gene Stealer cultists. Delightful. Okay, this is... Let's just send these guys down to help with fighting the regular Space Marines. Because fighting these Gene Stealer cultists isn't going to help, but I need them down here right now. These guys aren't going to be able to fight the captain. So I'm going to... Oh, there's an Imperial Bastion up there. I'm going to use their jump pack to actually make them run away. The captain, I'm going to need the Chaos Lord or something to fight that. I'm going to need more serious firepower than what I'm currently packing. Should probably go backwards and research Havocs, honestly. Assuming that Havocs are carrying las cannons, which they very well might not. Long range, more accurate while stationary. That's not super clear what they're carrying. These cultists, I'll just keep them strolling around here, taking outposts. It seems like the Imperial Guard wiped out the barbarians in this area. So they're free for me to take, because the Imperial Guard AI was not thorough and did not claim a lot of these outposts. They're making sure to pester me as I leave, that much is for certain. Okay, well clearly I need to wipe out some of these Gene Stealer cultists, because they're just going to keep attacking me as long as they've got high health. Let's see here. Is there any chance I will ever be able to use this possession ability, or is it just a complete joke? The Master Possession, I'm not gonna lie, he seems like he kind of sucks. Though obviously I'm not an expert here. I've not put in really that much time playing with him, so I could be dead on wrong. I'm sure that his level 6 ability to just summon a demonic unit is quite good. Let's see. We've just got scout bikers to deal with. Let's go ahead and set these guys to hold ground until healed. Gonna need plenty of cultists. Good thing they're plentiful, I suppose. I'll take this Jacaro encampment. Right, over here, we have an Abominator's Gene Lab set up. Excellent. I will go ahead and order some... let's go for Warp Talons. I'm going to need lots of armor piercing, and I'm lacking for it right now. If I want plentiful dudes to hold the line, I can just produce more cultists. Alright, we need more power, more energy, so let's put that in. And in War Master's Fist, I will order some cultists here as well. We're going to have to order more farms in War Master's Fist to afford a decent infantry army. We can't chase after them. Yeah, they're able to use the terrain to get away. So sadly, the Master Possession is not going to be able to ever use his ability, I guess. Guess it's just a little flavor thing. Not really supposed to actually have gameplay use. Okay, we might push up a little bit here soon. Looks like the Gene Stealer cultists have finally decided to leave my Chaos Lord alone. Let's see, is the Space Marine Captain around here somewhere? I see a Librarian. I'll go ahead. Ooh, I see. Nah. I'm never ready for there to be something in the Fog of War. I just always forget how much of a priority that really should be. Nonetheless, I can use the Mechatendril and the Librarian and do a lot of damage to him, so that's nice. Very good. Alright, these cultists up here, I'm gonna send them out to do some scouting for some outposts as well. Let's order another one of them. And we're going to go ahead and order this guy to do some more exploration. Vespids, that's a little bit annoying. They're not a bad one to run into with cultists, though. Cultists have a lot of health and not much armor, so the low damage but high armor piercing of the Vespids' attacks doesn't bother you. Bother me. Whatever. It bothers somebody, but it doesn't bother me. Or you, for that matter, regardless of what you say. Okay, over here, let's see, in the War Master's Fist, I'd really like more food, and we're going to get another energy production facility up soon. So, I'm actually going to put in another Abominator's Gene Lab. There we go. So we can get Chaos Marines out at a good rate here, because we're probably going to need them. I suspect the Space Marines are soon going to be attacking, and in a very serious manner. Up there's the Captain. I was wondering where he was. And up here we have Space Marines and tanks, which I am not equipped to deal with. I was not nearly aggressive enough with production of units at the start of the game. Which, I've learned that lesson before, I just had to learn it again, I suppose. The first couple cultists I built, I should not have used to sacrifice for population growth. I should have used them to... go out and try and claim what outposts I could. The Chaos Lord is not going to be in a position to help against the Space Marine Captain, it appears. Seemingly no one will. Let's see. Oh wow, the Master Possession does like no damage to the Captain. There's a good chance the Master Possession is going to die next turn. The Captain's just going to kill him. I won't complain about that, though, because if I build a new Master Possession, he'll probably be higher level than the one I've got right now anyways. Yeah, we're doing no damage to this guy. He just doesn't care. Let's see. We can go ahead and try and get the Warp Talons in there to do at least some damage. Can we attack right after moving? Yes, we can. And his Overwatch isn't procced. Okay, so we can do at least some damage with these guys. It's not great, though. I need more Chaos Lords, because they're going to build lots of Space Marine Captains. It's just what they do. The Cultists are not going to be able to do much. They're very distinctly not armor-piercing. They can throw out a decent bit of damage against units that are not armored, but against units that are armored, Chaos Cultists are pretty well useless. Well, excuse me, they're not useless. They are good for soaking up damage. The trouble is the AI is never going to prioritize them, because the AI is not stupid in Gladius, at least not for the most part, and prioritizes units that are threats over units that are not threats. Alright, let's see. For units over here, right, the Vespids. Well, this cultist unit needs to run off, because they can't fight the Vespids and other cultists at the same time. They can barely fight the other cultists. Back here in Lashlick, let's see. We're not lacking for minerals, but I am tempted to buy some, to put in some minerals. We need vehicles, but we'd have to go back in the research tree to get that. The Hell-Haunted Eyrie. The Helldrake is a very tempting possibility. Influence and loyalty. Loyalty is good, regardless of where you build it, and I could use some. So we're going to go ahead and get to work on that. Okay. And my cities are now getting underpopulated because I'm having to focus on war, so I've dropped focus on the actual domestic side of things. The Space Marine Captain is focusing on the Chaos Cultist, but he's doing very little damage to them. The Chaos Lord needs to take a step back and heal if he can. And let's see, the Warpsmith, can he go ahead? We're going to need to have some kind of retreat run here, because I don't want to lose the Chaos Lord if I can help it. He's useful right here near the front line, so we can have these cultists step in to be at least somewhat of a distraction. And do a very small amount of damage to their vehicles. Let's see here. Can we do... Okay, what's the radius? It's not great, so let's move over here, and we'll go ahead and pop Infernal Power. There we go. And that's going to use his action, right? No, is it a free action? It is. Alright, well, he still gets to hit the captain and do almost no damage. But applying more accuracy to the Warp Talons might make them do a bit more damage, so that'd be nice. So we're whittling this guy down. This captain hasn't been quite as devastating as I expected, though it's still not been ideal. Let's see, we've got a couple more units to order. We're going to be sending more cultists down to join in the Space Marine fight. We really need them here. This guy's going to be wandering through the fog of war until he can find his way to a safe place to heal. Right, Space Marine captains can just pray to heal themselves. That's just a thing they do. Oh no, what will I do without those cultists? This guy is going to go ahead, let's see. His regular attack wouldn't do much damage. The Mecha Tendril, however, does a lot. Very nice. Let's see, these Chaos Marines are going to step up, and they're going to take somebody's Overwatch. Yeah, the Scout Bikers. That's not a terrible Overwatch to take, really. Oh yeah, that's like no damage. And they're going to do a lot of damage to the Razorback. Very nice. We'll get that unit to... We'll get the Razorback to leave, though it's unfortunate that it's left with Magic Pixel. Okay, over here, we're going to have to just keep whittling away at this captain. At least him healing means that he's not going to do any more damage. So, he's really not gained that much of an advantage here. Let's see, can I move these guys somewhere less inconvenient? Let's move this guy, yeah, up here. Okay, we've got more cultists and more Warp Talons. Let's see, can the Warp Talons go ahead and jump over here? No, they can't. Well, we'll move them a bit somewhere. Yeah, we'll just move them right there. All right, and I'm going to need more Warp Talons. And I'm going to need more farms. Let's see, so we'll put in a farm right there. Loyalty is bad, population cap is bad, but we'll deal with those momentarily. For now, we need the food for more units. We need to prioritize military because we have kind of put that off unintentionally. I just kept thinking about other things, which is the mistake in Gladius. You need to prioritize military production as soon as possible and claim as many outposts as you can as soon as possible. And you need to get armor-piercing stuff online as soon as possible as well. Let's pull these cultists back. They've taken a bit of damage. If I can let them live for a little bit longer, then they can be more useful in the future. Oh, Kroot Hounds. Amazing. That's not a great barb to run into when you're using a unit with not much armor. Because these guys, yeah, they do a lot of damage, but not much armor piercing. Let's see here. cultists! More, please, God! And we'll be ending the turn. A warp talent every 5 turns will be pretty good. That might be able to stave off the Space Marine threat for a while. Alright, we got more tactical Marines. That's not a surprise. Our regular Chaos Space Marines have taken a bit of damage, but we can deal with that. Let's see, those Scout Bikers are, if memory serves, pretty squishy. We'll have the Warpsmith pulled back a little bit. And we'll have the Chaos Lord step up? Sure, why not? Let's go ahead. What do we want to... Let's kill the Razorback, yeah. There we go. Chaos Lord is going to almost finish off the Scout Bikers. He'll do a lot of damage. Very nice. The Warpsmith, does he have... No, his Mecha Tendrils are on cooldown anyways. Okay, over here, let's see. We want to finish off this Space Marine Captain. So, let's have everybody get in a big ol' puddle of pain here around this guy. And we will go ahead and finish him off. And let's see. Space Marine Captain kaput. Very nice. Alright, this guy's going to need to heal on this outpost. This guy's going to have to heal up here. But these other guys can move up to the front. And I am now starting to see a bit of that numbers advantage that I wanted. It's the nice thing about Chaos Space Marines as opposed to regular Space Marines, I suppose. Let's see. I want an upgrade for Mecha Tendrils so that the Warpsmith is not vulnerable. There we go. And the Master Possession is also leveled up. Let's see. Upgrading Possession, let's see. Right now, it has a cooldown of 5 turns. I see. Well, we can lower the cooldown, but I've not yet had him kill any units to begin with. So, not too impressed. Infernal Power upgrade seems nice, though. I'll take that. That does actually seem quite good. That seems like that might be why you want to take the Master Possession. Let's see, let's get this cultist up to the front lines. And back in Lashlick, we'll be ordering, let's see, another cultist. We'll be sending this cultist on to go and help explore for outposts for extra resources, something I should have done a long time ago, but I'm getting around to it now, which is better than not doing it at all. Over here, yep, we're still fighting this Kroot Hound. We're probably going to lose, but we'll go down swinging. Not like we've got a choice against Kroot Hounds. Obliterators. Elite infantry unit with cyclable weapons. Alright, I'll take that. Cyclable. Do they switch between miniguns and lightning claws or something? I always remember... the Obliterators are the ones with, like... Their hands have mutated into absorbing, like, the miniguns and the rocket launchers, right? That they used to carry. Because they're pretty well Chaos Marine Terminators, but heavily mutated. Let's see. They now have Gets Hot, so they do 5% of their damage they do to themselves. Nice. Thanks, I guess. Let's see, over here, let's see. Infernal Power is a free action, so... You know, let's throw it out, just because it's only got a cooldown of 3 turns anyways. And we will do a actually pretty good amount of damage to these tactical Marines with these cultists. Very nice. And since that was a free action, we can also go ahead and use Sacrifice to lose some health off the Master Possession and get the Chaos Lord healed up by apparently donating blood. That was nice of him. Let's see, can we go ahead and throw Mecha Tendrils at the Librarian? No. The cover is in the way. Alright, these guys are going to have to... Oh, Gets Hot applies for 3 turns. That's annoying. Well, we can still help take down these regular Space Marines. And only took a very tiny amount of self-damage, so it's really not something to worry about. These Warp Talons are ready to jump. That is going to consume their movement, though, so they can't do it this turn. Oh, we can also throw a very pitiful cultist ranged attack at the Psychnuin. Yeah, that'll put them on notice. And over here, these cultists, yeah, I want to get them on the outpost hunt. Who will win between cultists and Kroot Hounds? Evidently, it's Kroot Hounds. I doubt that their next hit won't kill my cultists. Because let's see. Hang on. Alt to show opponent attack. Oh, actually, we might win this. We're grinding... We're grinding it down. No one wins. One side just loses slower. There you go. Whew. I am not good for energy right now, but the Helldrake is a very powerful unit. I need an Energy City online, and once I get that online... Whew, boy. Alright. Let's get started on some energy production. Wait, how are we for population? We're getting close. We need to get out ahead of that. No, we need energy first because the population cap building costs energy. Oh. No super happy answers there. Alright, down in War Master's Fist, we've got a farm up. We need population cap buildings, though. No super ideal positions to build in here. We'll go for this tile. Yeah, we'll take that. And then we'll put a population cap building down there. Oh, what else do we need to order? Oh, well, it wants me to order something from the Hell-Haunted Eyrie, but the Helldrake, getting that 6 energy upkeep right now. You know what? I'm going for it. It's a stupid choice, but I want it. Yeah, we're gonna keep up this annoying fight against the Psychnuin over here until the cultists have the ability to do something more worthwhile with their time. This Chaos Lord is ready to get back in the action, so let's send him to go do it. The Master of Possession, let's see. Let's go ahead and use Sacrifice again. Oh, is it got a 1-tile range? Really? Okay, I guess that makes sense. We'll go ahead and use Sacrifice again. It's kind of annoying that he has to spend from his health where so many other hero healers don't, but whatever. Oh, I just realized that I don't have my self set to Do Not Disturb, so you're actually seeing my Steam notifications in the bottom right. Hopefully nobody sends me anything important, nothing confidential. Let's see, over here we can go ahead and kill the Space Marines and send these Chaos Marines to take some shots at... Oh, we can't finish off that Tactical Marine. That's annoying, but oh well, what can you do? We can do some good damage to the Librarian, though. Oh, we triggered the Overwatch of that Space Marine because he chose not to attack. That's weird. Anyways, just weird. Let's see, these Warp Talons are going to move up, but this tree line is kind of getting in the way. Have I got any cultists that haven't done anything that can clear up this... Yeah, let's have one of these cultists clear up this forest here that's getting in the way. It's not like I need the minerals anyways. Even though if I even settle there, which I probably... I probably will settle there. That is close to the desert area that I want. Up, Gene Stealer cultists. Let's go ahead and have these guys camp out on this ore field and heal until they're ready. And over here, we will do some decent but not great damage to these Gene Stealer cultists. Cultists are a bit more reliant on having their models in the unit survive, so it's not great for them to lose dudes, but we'll deal with it. It's not the end of the world. Over here, we need population cap, and badly. And we need to order more cultists. Might be wise to sacrifice those cultists for population growth. And then again, if I could sacrifice a wounded cultist for population growth instead, that would be ideal. Oh, there's a chaplain. Chaplains aren't too scary, though if you're playing Space Marine, they are very nice just for the loyalty buff they give to your cities. Oh, this is a lot of Gene Stealer cultists. I'm going to have to pull the Chaos cultists out, because I can't fight them with this just singular unit of Chaos cultists. It's not very good on its own. Let's see, over here we have got the Hell-Haunted Eyrie going. We've got an energy production thing up. Let's go for this region right here, and we'll go ahead and put in another power plant just to ensure that the Helldrake doesn't put me in energy poverty. Let's see. Wow, we are just doing nothing to these Psychnuin. You really need to get invested in some kind of air force as Chaos if you don't want to just be hobbled by the enemy's air force. Let's see, we'll have these guys move over here. They're kind of... Oh, a dreadnought, excellent. That's in the fog of war. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, anyways, it's time to get rid of this librarian. Goodbye. We'll put this Chaos Marine in... Oh, wow, he's got every debuff going here. We're going to put this guy... We're going to have this guy go ahead and skip the turn just in case something can be killed by Overwatch. Ooh, we have the Exalted Strike. I'll take it. The Dunk, as it were. I believe that's what it's called, at least in... Back in the ancient days when I actually gave League of Legends a try. Well, I guess that's what it's called in every MOBA, isn't it? The Dunk ability. I'd almost think of it as an alley-oop, though, because your teammates have to set it up, really. How many guys can tear up terrain here? Let's tear up some of this forest and get it out of here. I'm sick of it. It's getting in the way. Alright, let's see. This Master Possession... Let's see, let's get this cultist off here. The Master Possession healing is more important than these guys. Besides, these guys can go ahead and tear up some of this forest. Open up the way for transportation. Better for melee units to be able to get to the front line, I suppose. Ranged units appreciate the cover, melee units don't. Well, no, it's... I guess it depends on the situation, doesn't it? Because that kind of terrain can cover the melee unit's approach, but the Space Marines are kind of sitting out in the open here, so it's not to my advantage. Besides, I'm going to be moving my own dudes in there, my own city in there soon enough, so I'll be just clearing up territory that I was going to have to clear using the city, which would have been a waste of the city's time. Alright, the Warpsmith is healed up and ready to go, so let's get him up. It's kind of incredible the Warpsmith doesn't have the ability to... Oh my god, a Predator. Well, that's a fine unit to use the Mecha Tendrils on, really. Yeah, that's not bad. But it's kind of incredible the Warpsmith doesn't have the ability to clear terrain. It's kind of an ability that's somewhat universal on that kind of builder and repairman kind of hero. Like, the Tech Marine had... Oh, there's no Tech Marine hero for the regular Space Marines, is there? You get the Space Marine, you get the Captain, you get the Librarian, and don't you get the Apothecary or something weird? Yeah, the Tech Marine is attached to the cannon, the artillery piece, isn't it? Either which way, we're getting some action here. And having some good fun. And I would say, here is, as we have pushed the Space Marines back and are able to claim this little territory as our own, now's a good place to stop. And we'll be back with more Chaos Marines versus Space Marines in the next part. And I will see you then. Later.